Hi guys, my first favourite of the month, Chloe! This is my #1 favourite. Hi guys, welcome to this video. We're going to keep this short and sweet and relatively unedited. So welcome to the first favourites monthly review video of the year. Of course it's January and I know you know what I'm about to say, but how did that month go so quickly? As most of you will know, we spent the majority of January on holidays, and you can see some beautiful footage here while I'm talking about all the stuff that we did. So we basically swam and did nothing and explored Oahu for 2 wonderful weeks. Yeah, so it was a really wonderful holiday, and for the majority of that holiday I didn't wear really much makeup at all. So I wore a few bits and pieces, but most of the favourites that you'll see are favourites from the end of December, because you may have noticed that I didn't actually do a favourites at the end of the year. I did intend to, but some of you might know we just had a bit of a crazy end of the year. So this month, as things were still relatively quiet in the beauty front, I didn't really go to many events. I did go to one. It was for the Ole Henriksen new under eye brightening cream. This is it here. It's called the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I already really like it. I've tried it a few times. It's actually got quite a lot of yellow pigment in it to brighten underneath the eye, as well as being an eye cream. But you will hear more about that from me soon. Up on the channel here, there's been a few cool videos. Of course, there was the Furubukuru, like live from Hawaii there. I filmed in the hotel room really quickly to just show you what I got in those boxes. I also had the Beautylish Lucky bag up here on the channel. I'll leave links to those all over the place. I reviewed a NARS palette, which you may see in this video. But all in all, it was a pretty productive kind of month up here on YouTube. One of the things that I found absolutely so useful for while I was traveling was this little kit here. This is the Extra Glow Skincare palette from Bobbi Brown. And in this little palette here, we have 3 products. Now the face oil that was in here, I finished up. I've actually replaced it with another Bobbi Brown face oil, but we also have the Extra Soothing Balm and the Skin Salve, and I found this really good on the plane. Use it on my lips. I often get itchy around my eyes, and also just kind of pat it onto my skin during the flight, so that was really useful. I'm sure I've mentioned this product in my favorites before, but that's okay. This is the Pixi Skin Treats Glow Tonic Exfoliating Toner. I love using this first thing in the morning. You think that you've gone to bed with really clean skin, and you probably have, but in the morning you use this all over your face and you just see all of this gunk come off and you're like, oh my gosh, I thought my skin was clean. So this is for me, I feel like it's very mild. It doesn't irritate my skin or anything like that. It smells really nice. I use this every single day, and I'm really happy because I received a jumbo bottle of it the other day in the mail, so I'm stocked up on this stuff for quite a while. Another item that I'm sure I've mentioned at some point, if I haven't, it's crazy because I've got so many bottles of this. This is the Fix Plus fixing spray. So I use this so much. I use it on my skin before I put foundation on. I use it on top of my powders. I use it to wetten, like to dampen my brush to use different eyeshadows. I use it on a beauty blender sponge to go over my skin when it feels a little bit like if the makeup's looking a little bit cakey, so in the middle of the day you can use it. I've got like 7 bottles in my empties here, which I need to take to MAC to get like the Back to MAC lipstick, or a Back to MAC lipstick. So I just feel like everybody should have this in their makeup collection. A fragrance that I hauled on this channel a few weeks ago is Gucci Bloom. I've had this in my purse since I bought it, and it's just such a beautiful fragrance. It's very floral. It's definitely got some rose in there, but also some other tangy but sweet floral fragrances. I do believe I might be asking somebody, like I'll just put it out there into the universe, and maybe I'll tag my husband in this, that I'd love a full bottle of this for my birthday in March. The next item is a favourite from the end of last month, and it's the Stila Magnificent Metal. This one is in the shade Smoky Storm, and I mean, enough people have raved about these on YouTube that you know what this is about. It's a liquid eyeshadow that has glitter in it. It's so much better than loose glitter, and it's just, I love that they stay put all day, and they instantly, like one day at the end of last year, I had an event and I just had a really simple like matte eye, contoured eye, and then at the end of the day when I had to leave work and then go to an event, I just went into the bathroom and I popped this on my lids and put on some lashes, and I went from day to night instantly. It was incredible. I don't want to talk about this too much because it's devastating for Australian consumers, but this is so worth the hype. If you can get your hands on the Lash Paradise, or the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, do it. I bought 2. I wish I'd bought more while I was overseas. But it just gives you so much length, and it's so dark. And I thought it was a little bit strange. It advertises itself as a easy wash off or something like that. And I was like, so what? But it is incredibly easy to get off your lashes. It doesn't stick, it doesn't clump them all together and become a hot mess. It just comes off really, really easily. But if you see this in stores, get it for yourself. Someone did mention that they saw it in Priceline. I've looked at all the Pricelines around me and I haven't seen anything that's similar to this at all. So this, again, I think I've shown this in favorites before, but I really have relied on this this month as it's gotten very, very hot. So this is the Pixi Quick Fix Powder in translucent, and it's a powder which has the puff attached, and it's really great for touching up in the middle of the day. It's been crazy hot in Sydney the last 2 weeks, so this has just been invaluable, just having this in my bag at all times. My friend Kate from Texas, hi Kate, picked this up for me, and she sent it to me because I was devastated I missed out on it first time round, and I didn't really want to buy the Après Ski palette from Becca, so I decided that I would pay the shipping and all that sort of stuff for her to send it to me. So this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in Rose Quartz. I really wish they would release this as permanent because it's just so stunning. Most days when I was overseas, the only thing I did have on my skin was this palette. So I would use this palette just to bring some warmth onto my bare skin. It's very well loved, and I did consider putting this in my project pan. I don't know if you've seen my project pan yet, but I've gone with something else instead. So this is a Sculpt and Glow palette from Model's Own. This is so well worth your money. All of the powders are so good. The bronzer and the blush in particular are my favorite because they both add a good amount of pigment without looking overdone. You can really build them up. And this blush here is just really pretty. I'm going to go over them with some sticky tape to try and remove some of that texture in the pans. But that blush, it's just so pretty. It's pink with some gold shift, and it's just perfect. If you watched my Beautylish unboxing, you'll see that I received a number 14 Wayne Goss brush. I have been using this every single day since to apply my highlighter. It's lovely and soft, and it washes. I've washed it now once and it's washed really, really well. No strange smells. You know my thing with natural bristles, if they smell, I can't use them. So number 14, a very luxurious brush, and I'm so happy I got this. And then absolutely lucky last is the palette that I've been raving about on Instagram, and I did review here on YouTube, and it's this one. It's the Wanted palette from NARS. It's just a stunning palette. I've been using it a lot. I feel like those shimmery shades are just perfection. And there's also a really good wide range of mattes in there as well. They swatch well, they wear well on the eyes, and they blend incredibly well. Also, from now on, I won't be doing empties and disappointing products in these videos. They just tended to run way too long. So I'll be doing empties every few months, and I'll do disappointing products again every few months, maybe twice a year. And then obviously I will be keeping you guys up to date with my project pan, which you'll see either just before this video or just after this video. So that's something exciting that I'm doing. But other than that, unfortunately, I have to go back to work. I have to be a real adult again for some time, but it's been really nice to have a long break, and I've really taken advantage of this time off to get a lot of content up and ready to go, so that when I do get really busy, there's some stuff here. So this year I will be, as last year, I will be uploading once a week at a minimum, plus extras. I'd love to know what you'd like to see, if you enjoy vlogs, if you enjoy makeup application, if you just like the reviews. You may have noticed I've returned back to the point of view videos, and I'm really enjoying doing those as well. And then the last thing I wanted to say is thank you so much to those people that did subscribe when I kind of had the call out. I'm usually not very aggressive with getting people to subscribe. Like, I usually mention at the end of the videos, but yeah, I mean, even I know sometimes content creators that I watch their videos all the time, I look and I'm not even subscribed. So I guess it was also just a reminder to all of us to subscribe to those people that you do support. But yeah, I'm so appreciative of all those people that did subscribe. At this point, I'm not sure if we are going to make it to 1,000 by, I think it's February 30th or 20 something. So it is what it is. What can we do? But thank you so much to those of you who have. If you haven't yet, then please subscribe. Just thanks so much for coming by and spending a little bit of time with me and my little corner of the internet. And I'll catch you next time. Bye.